Hi, I want to show you one of the really great assignment types that Canvas offers. It's a newer one called student annotation. It's based on how you can give feedback to students annotating what they submit, and instead it simply takes that file, shows it to students, and allows them to highlight, circle, write, whatever over that submission and then turn it back into you. What's great about it is a very low entry point for any student in your class to interact with your content. So if we look at a model module here where there's information given, maybe some interaction, and it's time to go ahead and highlight some notes here, and then there's a quiz at the end, that's a model module. Let's go ahead and create an assignment for this. So we'll call it note taking. Maybe you're going to show them how to navigate an academic text, and you want that to be something that you're showing, and maybe they can mimic along with you as you do this. Maybe you show them, and then at home, they do it themselves. Again, you can go ahead and set this however you'd like. Here's the magic. In submission type, this is an online submission, and student annotation here, when you click that, it asks you what files you want to use. I am looking for a download. There we go. And so now you can see here's my file. If that looks right, leave it in there. And I'm going to save and publish and then come back to that module. Now I do see that this module has some maybe requirements going on. So I'm going to take that note taking and I'm going to pop it up here maybe to the top so we can look through those things and then look at this. Notice how the things students have to do are indented. So I'm going to go ahead and because I missed that initially, no problem, I can just indent right here. I'll indent one more time to make it the same as others. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to come up here to student view and then let's look at what that looks like from the student side. All right, it looks like students have to click through some things. Great. Super informative. All right, and then this should be ours right here. Notice these are the same tools you have as a teacher. So when a student gets to annotate something, they're simply going to do this. They are going to highlight. Here's one. Oops, I got a little carried away here. Here's one. So geology, and then oceanography, climatology, meteorology together, environmental science, astronomy. So they're highlighting the types of earth science, what branches are there, including geology, because like they can show you this stuff. They could also strike through and maybe they disagree with something and they would tell you why. So there's a lot of different capabilities that you have here. They could write a text box where they give you some other information, and they can do it all in different colors. So there's a lot of opportunity for that student. Now, as the student submits the assignment when they're done, nice confetti, this will go under the student submission. So let's leave that. Let's go to grades. Let's look up note taking in our test course and know that it is something that we can see what that student has done. And here are the notes of what that student has done. So you can see those things. The annotations they've made are right here. And if you now want to make some annotations too, you could comment back. You could also reply to this comment so the student will see it too. Very neat.